What is up, you guys? Brooke here, and today I'm doing more Disney fun, and yes, I'm wearing my same Beauty and the Beast shirt again that I've done in my past couple videos now. I'm sorry, once again, I'm pre-filming and I'm very lazy. This video is kinda relating with Disney, and I say this because it's Pixar, which of course, Pixar and Disney, they kinda go hand in hand, but at the same time, they're on their own as well. There's that give and take with Pixar and Disney. But yes, I am doing the Pixar Book Tag, and I was tagged by Katie Wilson to do this one, and she is another author tuber who is awesome, and so you should go ahead and check out her original video that she has down below. And I can't remember the name of the person who came up with the original tags to this. I think Katie had taken questions from one Pixar tag and questions from another Pixar tag and merged all of her questions in her video. And I'm kinda on a time crunch here. I was hoping to go ahead and have more time to film this video, but I'm actually needing to get ready to leave to go somewhere. So I'm gonna go ahead and be doing lots of Katie's questions that she has on her video for the tag today, but I'm also might be taking some out, like I said, because I'm on a time crunch. Question number 1, Cars. Name a book that has the characters going on a long physical journey. This will definitely be Deathly Hallows, and because, oh my gosh, they are just so much throughout the book, just on a very long journey where they're just having to be on the run, and they're trying to find all of the Horcruxes that they can, and they are away from Hogwarts, which is sad, but then they end up going back to Hogwarts later on as well, so that's fine. But yes, that was a definite long journey that they had to go on in that book. Question number 2, Toy Story. A book from your childhood you think every kid should read. This is kind of gonna be an interesting answer from me because I have not read this book, but I know I'm going to read this book because I had watched the movie and I loved the movie, and I think every kid ever at any age, probably like starting at 5 or 6, should watch this movie, and that would be Wonder. Oh my gosh, Wonder was wonderful. I mean, I cried with pure joy, pure bliss, and pure just sadness all at once in this movie. I was full on roller coaster of emotions in the movie Wonder. And I feel like that is a movie that would teach kids so much about how to treat people who are different. And so I feel like Wonder would be a great movie for kids to watch at a young age, and I'm sure the book is just phenomenal as well. So I need to read the book soon, and I really do think that kids should read the book and watch that movie. Number 3, The Incredibles. If you could have any superpower / ability from a book, what would it be? So Daughter of Smoke and Bone, she's able to do lots of things because she's able to make wishes and have things happen for her with these little beads that she has. I don't want to go into the details of how that works, but it just does, okay? One of her wishes that she's able to do is she wishes to fly. And so she's able to freaking fly. And oh my gosh, I cannot tell you how many dreams I have had where I just like barely pressed up from the ground and was hovering in place and just started to fly around the room or the sky, and it was brilliantly amazing. And then whenever I wake up from my dream, I'm thinking, I can still do that, right? And so then I just kind of hop, and then nothing happens, and it's so sad. But yes, flying. Oh my gosh, can you imagine saving all that money for plane tickets? What a game changer! I think this one is number 4, but I'm gonna stop saying number 4 because I'm already skipping around on questions, so I'm just gonna start saying the ones that are on here next without giving a number to them because I'm skipping all around now. Next up is Ratatouille, which is going to be the topic of what fictional food would you want to eat? For some reason, I couldn't remember that. Okay, so I've been to Hogwarts at Universal, and I didn't get to taste what butterbeer tastes like. I was so sad I didn't get to do it, but there was such a long line for it, and I am not a fan of root beer, and I've heard it kind of somewhat tastes like root beer, so that kind of also made me wary. But even if I don't like the taste of butterbeer, I would still like to go ahead and know what it tastes like, so that way I can imagine the taste every time I reread a Harry Potter book. Next up is Coco. Name a book with an international setting. This series, I'm gonna say, is very much international. Oh wow, all over the place they go, I swear. And that would be the Lunar Chronicles series. I mean, they first, I think, start out in like somewhere in Asia. What is it? Oh my gosh, it's been so long. It's somewhere in Asia. Is it China or Japan? I think it's China. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong, but I think it's China. First in Cinder, they start out in China. Then in Scarlet, they're in France. And then the third one, they go to Africa. And then the fourth one, they're on the moon. I mean, you got international travel around the world and also the freaking moon. So I feel like this is a very good one to say for this category. All right, next one is A Bug's Life. Name a character who goes through a dramatic transformation. And I'm going to go ahead and say Katniss Everdeen from the Hunger Games books, because not only does she get to go ahead and go through a transformation for whenever she's getting all dressed up for those chariot rides into the Capitol. I mean, she definitely gets dressed up then, and also for the Caesars interviews and stuff like that. But, oh man, whenever you're talking about more so internal transformation, I mean, she goes on one heck of a ride throughout the whole series. Next one is Monsters, Inc. And that would be who/what is your most lovable book character? Creature. Most lovable book creature. I can't decide between Hedwig or Dobby. I mean, they're both pretty stinking lovable, right? I mean, I just like them both. Oh gosh, which one? I don't know. Oh, I don't know which one to choose. I think I'll go with Dobby because you actually get to hear him talk and you actually get to like know a little bit more about him, because Hedwig can't talk. So I'm gonna say Dobby because, oh my gosh, Dobby. Okay, I have to just totally read this one full out. Next one is Finding Nemo. P. Sherman, 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. A book that has an address or quote burned into your memory forever. The Raven Boys, where Blue lives, her house, I think it's 300 Fox Way. Is that what it is? 300 Fox Way? Natalia Lee would tell me if I'm wrong or not, because she loves the Raven Boys. Oh my gosh, is that what it is? I feel like it is. I don't have the physical book because it's on my ebook. What is it? I'll have to look it up, and I'm just looking it up right now. I was right, you guys! Yes, it was 300 Fox Way. Boom! And I'm gonna wrap this one up here because I gotta get going. So the last one I'm gonna do is Inside Out, which is name a book that could be one of your core memories. So I'm taking this as in, like, whenever you were reading that book, like, did you have any memories of while you were reading that book? That's how I'm gonna go ahead and interpret this. I remembered whenever I was reading Shiver by Maggie Stiefvater that I was reading it on my bed, and my cat was on my bed too, and all of a sudden, like, she just flipped out and just, like, jumped off the bed and, like, almost hit the wall, I think, and I was like, what the heck is wrong with her? And then after she, like, jumped off the bed like crazy, then the bed started to shake and there started to be an earthquake going on. And that was like the first earthquake I've ever experienced. So I was just like, oh my gosh, what's happening right now? And then after it was over, then my dad was in the other room going, what the hell was that? So that was really interesting. Another book that I remembered was I was listening to Deathly Hallows on my audiobook, and I was listening to it while I was at work. I was at the part at work of listening to it where I'm like eating my breakfast as Harry has used the Resurrection Stone kinda-ish to go ahead and re-see Lily and James and his dad and then Lupin, I mean, like, all these people. And so it was just so sad, and I had like tears that were just hanging right there and were just like so close to about to fall. And then someone from work had walked into my office and they probably thought like I was like the weirdest person for crying into my cereal because I was listening to that, and I don't know if they knew that or not. Alright, so that was my interpretation of the Pixar book tag. That was so much fun. Thank you so much, Katie, for going ahead and tagging me in this one. And I will go ahead and tag, who will I tag? I'll go ahead and tag Kate Cavanaugh because she tagged me in her Disney in her Disney writing tag. And I'll also go ahead and tag Caitlin Lambert, who, by the way, is part of my Author2 book club, and you will see that book club at the end of this month on my channel. But yes, Kate Cavanaugh and Caitlin Lambert, you have been tagged to do the Pixar book tag. If you all liked this video, feel free to give me a big thumbs up down below and to go ahead and subscribe because I love having some book and writing buddies on here. And thank you all so much for stopping by today, and I will see you next time.